Hey everybody, this is Nick Meador, and this is episode 6 of the Inner Waymark podcast. I have not posted one of these in a while. I set this project aside late summer to focus on events and hosting a retreat, and I'm excited to be back. This episode is about CACAO, basically. It contains a lot of information that I have cultivated through traveling Central America, going to cacao farms, speaking with cacao experts, and I noticed that there's a lot of questions coming up about cacao, a lot of misconceptions. So that's the kind of thing that I will get into in a lot of depth later on in the actual episode. So before we get to that, I want you to know that I actually have a cacao facilitator training coming up in November. It's going to be 3 evenings, Tuesdays in November. It'll be live video, but those will be recorded in case you need to watch them later on. For the first 15 people who sign up, it will also include a 30-minute coaching session to really get clear on what your cacao offering could be, how it could incorporate other practices that you work with, either embodied ones like yoga or ecstatic dance, or more verbal, mental, therapeutic kind of practices. For instance, nonviolent communication, I think, goes really well with cacao. Yeah, so it's going to be great. There are some other things that the course includes, some other bonuses. And actually, in this podcast, I will play a little sample of an audio recording I took at Finca El Porvenir. That's the farm in Guatemala where I get my ceremonial cacao from. And so it's the farm owner Lorenzo talking about the farm, giving a tour and really going into a lot of depth about the complicated and laborious process of growing and producing cacao. So there's a short clip in this podcast, and then if you want to hear the whole recording, then sign up for the facilitator training that's coming in November, because that will be one bonus feature. That it's about a 45-minute to an hour audio recording of Lorenzo, the farm owner, talking about everything that he does. So also make sure that you're staying up to date with Soul Lift Cacao. I make survival butter is the thing that I am focusing on recently. It's a cacao nib superfood snack mixed with either peanut butter or sunflower seed butter. It's super good. and then Maya Eterna is another project. I sell handmade Mayan goods from Guatemala and Mexico that I get either straight from the people who make them or from their family members. And a percentage of proceeds also goes to a charity at Lake Atitlan. That's the charity I'm working with this year, called Centro Maya, who provides services to children with disabilities. So there's a lot going on. I hope you're enjoying the fall and enjoy this podcast. It'll jump right in pretty suddenly because I cut off parts of the original recording that I did over the summer. But enjoy. I'll see you again soon.